Hello and welcome to episode 17 of Allra's Hope. Thank you very much for clicking on this video. Thank you very much for coming back. If you're coming back, if this is your first time here, welcome in. This is simply a group of friends playing D&D. Some of us know how to play, others not as much. We're all learning. We're all learning how to do stuff. It's fun. We're having fun. And we want to share that fun, so that's why you are here. So thank you very much. If you haven't yet, please consider hitting that red button right there, the big red subscribe button. I'm chasing a dream. I'll probably get it when I'm like 60, but you know, as long as I get it one day. So, yeah. Let us introduce the group. We are down 2 players tonight.
Sit down. Jesus Christ.
We're down 2 players tonight. Ander and Karma could not make it, so they will be idle NPCs for the evening. But for the 4 of you, would you like to introduce yourselves?
I'm Claude.
Not
Hello.
once.
Wow. Atreus, shut up. Claude was talking.
My bad.
It's all good. Hello.
Alright.
Hi.
Fun fact of Claude, I guess. His mother made apple pies for the whole village one time.
Aw.
Yeah,
That's nice of her.
Were they good apples pies?
they were made of crab apples.
No, they were fucking garbage, and they were full of poison and weeds.
No, she's not a good baker, but she thinks she is.
She
So-
tries.
She tries. She's got home style cooking. That really tries to hit home for the heart.
We love that.
Just like Mercy.
I'm a good baker. Okay, I make really good sweets, except for fucking chocolate chip cookies. I really struggle with them for no reason.
Yeah, still working on those.
Hi. Fine.
No, fine, whatever, go.
No, fine.
No,
fine.
ladies
So
first.
not-
No,
I don't want to play this game.
Go.
Hi,
Leaves
I'm
the call.
Atreus. I'm playing Atreus, and Atreus's what he likes to do in his pastime is marbles. He plays marbles by himself.
Oh,
Kind of a sad boy.
Okay.
next.
Go on. Men first.
Oh, men first. Finally, we get some respect around here.
Oh my. Can you?
All right.
That's the
Jesus.
quote.
So,
I hate this fucking guy. I'm not getting married anymore.
okay. All right. Hello, my name is Andrew. I play the dangerous wizard that is Torin. He's a dragonborn. He's a blue dragon. He's very sick. And in his
Sick?
past,
When's he gonna die?
Hey, you know what I mean. Cool. In his past, he likes to watch the TV show That's So Raven.
Fucking god.
On to you, Mercy.
Cannot stand this fucking guy.
It's just a bunch of ravens that fly in the sky.
Yeah, that's
That's
He just
so
likes
Raven.
to be outside
Version.
watching the Ravens. I am Mercy. I play Ponderosa, and fun fact is that we redid her. Oh shit! Speaking of which, I'm on the wrong character. Okay, we redid a lot of her stats. She's no longer double classing. She is just a druid. Hold on, I'm pulling her back up. And a fun fact about her is that I have no idea.
Guys,
I'm sorry.
I just want one good opening at one point.
Never.
She's really good at herbalism, and she actually believes that Mother Earth is like the goddess.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Mhm.
Okay.
All right.
Is dying inside.
We're adding so much lore that
Claude,
Claire just doesn't
your
want to write
The
in.
camera
Earth.
is off.
The Earth is her
I don't know if you know
deity.
or not.
How about that? The Earth is her deity.
Cool.
Okay.
All right.
I fucking hate
Okay.
everyone here.
It's just gonna cool.
As a druid, you are
Cool.
you are in tune to the prime deities that are involved with nature. Yes.
Yeah. So, fuck you, I guess.
Okay. So,
Character's dead.
without further ado, let us jump into this next episode of Allra's Hope. So, where we left off, our party that had been forcibly brought to Darkholm due to a party member's backstory catching up to them. Atreus, your uncle, brought you back in order to retrieve an item that he had been long searching for. The Morning Star Whip. He managed to retrieve you and it, and sent you to be beheaded, to be executed by the Council of Darkholm. He sent your party to be sold as slaves at Slaver's Bay. And if it hadn't been for Claude, who managed to get a unique business opportunity to get to the bottom of things, Claude had been under the employment of a councilwoman, Mirabelle, who had been recently attempted to... I worded that poorly. She was recently attempted to be...
Hold on.
Oh my goodness, my brain's failing me. She was almost assassinated. There was an attempt on her life. That's what I was trying to say.
Yeah.
There was an attempt on her
Alright.
life recently, and Claude, you were tasked to get to the bottom of things to figure out who was to blame. And it was revealed that
It was, in fact, Atreus.
Atreus, your uncle Attilius, was the one to blame by use of magical illusory items framed you for the attempted assassination of Mirabelle.
Uh-huh.
You all stormed his business, confronted him, and managed to subdue him. You brought him to the justice of the council, and you went on your merry way. You had a restless night, plagued with nightmares yet again of strange, multicolored fish that seemed to be ever present in your journeys. Upon the next day, you were brought back to Mirabelle to sort through the issues of the last 48 hours to get everything set in order. She informed you about a group of mercenaries, almost terrorists, by the name of Prism's Flame. She inquired that there may be a connection to Attilius that she is trying to uncover. In the meantime, you all were paid and given pardons for the crimes you were oh my god, my brain. The crimes that you were accused of. And you were all invited to attend the bi-weekly beneficiaries ball, where the higher-ups of the council and of the city like to get together to support whatever businesses they deem worthy. You were all added on as +1s onto the invite list by order of Mirabelle, and you all spent the day getting ready. You all spent the day finding beautiful clothing and preparing for the ball. You visited Alejandro's Platinum Threads, and he helped you all design very custom, beautiful outfits. Excuse me.
Love him.
And that is pretty much where we left off. Although I do need to note, because I do not remember, are you bringing like your magical items and weapons with you to this ball, or are you leaving them in Claude's abode?
We had
Only
left the
illegal
Claude's
ones are
abode.
Is it illegal for me to bring up magical items?
So you were informed. I may not
Might
have
run
said
into
it.
trouble.
I may not have said it
I
last
just don't
session.
remember.
I may not have said it last session, but Mirabelle would have explained to you guys that due to the nature of this event, this is kind of where the higher-ups like to let loose and kind of, take small advantages of their power and position. So there will be people there like toting and showing off magical rings and staffs and stuff.
Okay.
So you're not necessarily, the checkpoints aren't going to be as dire as they are like in the Citadel.
Ah, so I see. It's just like the real government, where
Just like
they
the real government.
don't let some people have items, but other people, if they can pay enough money, they're fine.
Mm-hmm.
I the only magical item I had was an immovable rod, and I'm pretty sure I put it into Britta's bag.
Okay.
So that's 2 magical items?
So that's 2 magical items, but Britta's bag does not look magical, so I feel like I could get away with it.
Here's a
I
point.
mean, it is a ball. There's gonna be bags.
Here's a point of note for you guys. It really depends on what the item does. If there's a ring that casts fireballs, obviously the security's gonna be like, maybe not. But if you're using a bag just to keep things in, that's just a run of the mill magical item. People are like, oh yeah, you use that. That's not harming anybody. So it depends on what the item does. So like your immovable
None
rod.
of my items hurt anybody. Like they're not, except for the pistol, I guess.
Is my gun magic?
Your gun, Claude, no, it is not.
Mine technically is though, because you have to use the potion ammo.
A flask?
So I should probably leave that one.
That's also part
I mean,
of the
you're also-
ground card too.
Yeah, not supposed to have that in the first place.
We're probably not gonna run into any trouble, so
I'm
don't
gonna put
worry
it in the
about
bag of holding, and I'm just gonna take all my shit with me.
Oh, Jesus Christ, okay.
Oh boy.
I'm taking my whip, but I'm leaving my golden rod and a couple other magic items that I stated last time.
I just have
I
me,
don't even
myself, and I.
remember. Wait, I got the pistol from one of the guards, didn't I?
Yes, you have a flask lock pistol.
I don't even know how to use this. I think I picked it up just so I could like sell it or something and get something else. But I changed my mind. I'm gonna leave it because I don't even know how to use it.
Okay. So you leave it all behind at Claude's abode, and you all make your way to the beneficiaries' ball. And as you're walking through the city streets, as the sun begins to set and the street lights come on, slowly and surely, a bunch of people start to join you on the street. As multiple people are heading for this event, you are now like joining into a massive crowd that is making their way towards the event.
2 questions.
Yes.
1, is this like a masquerade ball? And 2, is my mask legal?
First question, is it a masquerade ball? No, people will not be wearing masks. Second question, is your mask legal? Yes, but it's taboo. You will attract attention with it, but nobody will come right up to you and say that's not allowed.
That's fair. Okay, in that case, I'm not wearing my mask. But
All right. So as you all make your way up the grand staircase into the citadel, there's another section of the citadel that has less security, and the guards are filtering people in one at a time. They go yes, 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 and finally they get up to you all and they go, names.
Lord von Luska, here at the behest of Madame Maribel.
Torin. Don't remember my last name.
Okay.
Torin Dragonborn.
Right. Yes. Okay. And you? He looks to you, Atreus.
Atreus, Morningstar.
Morningstar. Oh. Okay. And you?
She kind of holds out her hand and she goes, Ponderosa Gallandal.
A pleasure. Yes. I see. Yes, you're all here on the list. Please enjoy the festivities.
Orange Dragonborn.
Torin Dragon guy.
He
Torin
just-
Dragon Bird.
He looks at the paper and he's just like, what?
Okay. It's like, wow.
It's like everybody's got a nickname, I suppose.
Maybe that's a fun fact. You just don't have a last name.
Oh, he probably has the last name.
Where are you
No,
from?
I
You could have
do.
gone. You could have said Torin of, like,
Oh, I should start doing
Ninith
that.
or something.
I don't remember where I'm from. I have to go back to my thing.
Oh no! He's stupid!
As you all walk in,
Find
the
it.
the lively sounds of music fill the area as a live band is performing in the grand ballroom that you all walk into. There's winds, strings, acoustics, beautiful, beautiful elven music is playing, and there
Yeah,
is
What
Pretty
kind of
music.
vibe?
there is laughter and chanting, cheering as people are gathered around several tables, like hunched over it, and you try to get a better look, and you see They are playing games of chance, gambling games, where people are winning money.
Ruh-roh. Somebody hold on to Torin.
Yeah.
You see far off in the distance that there are barkeeps that are serving the patrons of the evening. Very beautiful regale, like clear crystal glass drinks of white and red wines and various ales. Everybody here is having a good time, and everybody here looks rich AF.
Ooh.
I am Torin of Verslun. However you pronounce it.
Verslun. Yep.
Verslun.
You did good.
Torin of Verslun, because I actually don't have a last name.
Well, welcome, Torin of Verslun. That you've traveled quite
Thank
a
you.
ways.
Oh yeah, far from home.
Well, I hope you enjoy the evening.
Thank you.
Torin, far, far from home.
Just like the Spider-Man movie.
Yeah.
Ander kind of tugs on Serene's sleeve and goes, I want to go check out over there. And they go off and do their own thing.
Cool.
Cool.
Cool. Don't get in trouble, you two. Have fun.
Well, if there are potatoes, no promises. Serene just rolls her eyes and goes, whatever.
Ponderosa kind of just like, she chuckles and she's just looking around and she's kind of like listening to the song as she's like recognizing the tune.
But yeah, what would you guys like to do? You're standing here in the center of the room as people are kind of walking in past you.
So we
Is
got
this
gambling and drinking.
Yeah, is this like a ball for fun? Or is it like, are we having a beach episode right now, or is some shit about to go down?
We don't know. That's the fun of it.
I'm not going to
Are we
answer
here?
Can't
that.
spoil
Are we here
that.
at a
Yeah.
job?
There are
Are we here at a
people.
job?
There are people. No, you were invited to this event to blow off
Okay.
steam.
Leisure.
Yeah, there's no job to be had. She was like, hey, I have these extra tickets. Come enjoy
Okay, bet.
yourselves if you want.
Awesome.
Oh, okay, bet.
But yeah,
Yo, is there? Are they fighting
I was just
somewhere?
gonna casually mingle with the people.
okay. Claude, like, you
Yeah,
wedge
I
your
will-
way in.
Can you explain like the venue one more time?
Certainly. So, do you guys all see the same screen? Are you all on Roll20 right now?
No.
I can.
Yeah.
Y'all should
I don't.
get on Roll20.
I can't get my
All right, I'm
character in
working
there.
on it. I'm going. I was on it, but the thing was
Telling
the
me
same,
you weren't
and I
prepared?
didn't. All right, it's all good.
I'll get y'all on there. Hang on.
Oh, there I am.
Where's everybody?
I'll go to the gambling area and I
knew
will
it.
mingle as well.
Okay.
Just kind of make some small talk with some people.
Alrighty. So you make your way over to a booth, and you see that a group of about half a dozen people are circled around. So that's the bar top over there. I would say the first booth you see, because you guys came in came in down this staircase. So yeah, you would see, this would be the first table you guys see. And you see this beautiful like red velvet table with gold trim. And you see a bunch of people hunched over, and you see this strange wheel device with various slots, and they're throwing a marble, and it's spinning, and everybody's like holding coin pouches in their hands and chanting like, come on, come on, come on!
Oh God.
Ooh.
Roulette.
Hey, we're winning big over here. I'll take
Like a 30-year-old male dwarf kind of like wipes his brow and looks over to you and goes, I've bet my life savings on this game, and I'm gonna win, by God's help me.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna give him a weird look
Okay,
and be
wait,
like,
which one's
all
the
right.
bar? The gold big ass table to the
The gold big A tables, yes, near the top of the room.
Big
Oh, I'm not displaying it. There we go.
bar.
I like that you're labeling them.
I've
Gamble
got
bar.
ADHD,
So
I
for the
will
sake of
forget.
simplicity, all these little red tables are different gambling games. The two gold tables are the two bars, and then this big open area in the center of the room is where everybody's standing, talking, dancing.
I see.
I'll add some NPCs.
These aren't seats, right?
These are seats, yes, the three little things on both sides.
I'm gonna sit in one.
You sit down next to the dwarf, he goes, don't put any money on black. I lost a lot of money on black recently.
That's
All right,
okay.
buddy.
It's rigged, okay? It's only landing on the red. I've been watching.
that's
I've been,
what they
I've
all
been
say.
studying them. And the guy
That's
running
what they all say.
the guy running the game.
Watch and learn.
the guy running the game, a half-elven male, just kind of like stands up straighter and goes, "Sir, this is your last warning. If you bother any other contestants or participants, I will have you removed from this hall." And the dwarf just, "Bah! Let's have a." So, would you like to play a gambling game?
Oh yeah.
All right. So
We got
What was
real
it called?
gambling mechanics in here.
there are
So
real
good.
gambling mechanics. I taught myself a couple D&D gambling games. So,
Let's go!
I want to know how this goes.
okay, so I essentially have about 10 games to pick from. Actually, no, 8 games to pick from.
Okay.
And I'll explain them one at a time, and you just let me know which one you want to play. A lot of them are based off of actual gambling games. So the
I'm gonna
first,
come over to the gambling. I want to know. I want to play.
okay, you head on over, and the house person. What's the person called? The guy running the game. Is there a title for that position?
Yeah, there is.
Yeah, like the
The head, the house,
the dealer.
The dealer. Thank you.
Table master.
So Atreus, you and
Yep,
Torrance
there's
sit down.
usually the guy watching the dealer.
Oh yeah. Okay. Brain go burr. I'm trying to do a million things. Where's Ander? Okay. They're here. They're in spirit. They're over by the bar. Claude, you're mingling in the center.
Called the pit boss or the pit clerk.
Okay. Am I missing anybody? I don't
Yeah,
think so.
pit boss. Heard that before.
So, as you walk over, the half-elven male, holds out his hands and goes, "Would you care to play Hand of Fate?"
What is Hand of Fate?
Am I
Let's
allowed
hear
to
more
have
about it.
Fenrir in here?
Yes, they allowed you Fenrir in here. So I'll...
Wow.
Some people actually have pets with them.
On the
like this
dance
is,
floor.
Oh, this is like a high society. Like we do whatever the frick we want. Some
Period.
people got pets with them.
I like
So
that.
Hand of Fate. I'm gonna talk
People
above
will-
table now. This is not the character.
Okay.
This is me. This is essentially Texas Hold'em. The buy-in is 50
Ooh,
gold
let's go.
pieces.
Damn.
Each
Love Texas Hold'em.
Each participating player pays 50 gold pieces to join the pot, although bets can be adjusted based on the group preference. Then, a player rolls 1d12 die and keeps it a secret from his or her fellow players. Each player then can choose to either fold or forfeit their bet, call the bet, or raise the bet if they feel confident in their roll. After that, a d12 die is rolled. That becomes a community dice that everybody can see. After,
Okay, so that's the river.
yeah.
The river is the 1d20.
So
Or
after
1d12.
the D12,
Sorry.
yes. So after the roll, players then can again call, raise, or fold. Once this round is finished, another D12 is rolled. So players now have 2 community dice. This is the part where players have a final chance to adjust their bets before they have to reveal their own dice. And the winning condition is simple. The players with the highest combined value of his or her die and the community dice wins 80% of the pot, and the other 20 is contributed to the casino, or the event.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so how
like
does is it runs? So it's like 11 or 9, 10, 11? Would that be like something?
Pretty
It's just highest roll wins,
It's
right?
it's essentially highest rolls. It's a little it's simplified for D&D.
So if I get a 12, then I'm gonna win? It doesn't make sense.
No, the
Like-
first one you roll is going to be what everybody plays off of, and then you do your own roll, right?
You are going to do a roll yourself and you're going to keep it a secret. Then I'm going to make a roll as the pit boss and I'm going to announce it to everybody. And then you guys are going to either fold, raise, like you can increase your bet or drop out if you think you're going to lose because you rolled bad. And then I'm going to roll another d12. So there are going to be 2 community dice. And
Okay, and then are we trying to get a max? Like, what is the goal?
The player with the highest combined value of your dice and the community dice.
Okay.
Yeah.
So-
There's
On it.
technically no need for a community dice, I feel like, but I don't care.
Yeah.
I feel like it works either way.
It works either way. So
Cool.
Yeah.
that's Hand of Fate. Would you like to jump in on this hand?
Sure.
Sure.
Alrighty.
Hit
50 gold, please.
Sounds good. Take that out of my goal.
Track 50.
The dwarf who's like dabbing his brow next to you goes, "You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna play this one too."
Okay.
And he
Give him a little
just
side eye.
he shoves 50 gold on the table to the dealer, and the dealer just, all right, sir, it's your money.
Gambling is this dude's life.
Just like. Never mind.
All right. Go ahead and roll your d12s and keep that number secret.
Okay.
I don't have one.
If you have a set of dice, you should. It's like the hexagon-y one.
This guy.
I have a.
Yeah, the hexagon-y
I
die.
have an 8,
Here, baby.
20.
I'm writing it down.
I'm writing it down.
Okay.
Alrighty, and now the dealer will throw out the first community die.
Give a pen.
Pen? What color pen?
And
What was the first community die?
The first community die was a 3.
Here, you need a sticky note? Here.
So, would you like to fold, forfeit, call, or raise?
I'll raise.
Alright, how
I'll
much?
match whatever it is.
20 gold.
Alright, 20 more gold. Mark it off. Second community dice. Everybody roll your second d12.
We're both in for 70, right?
Yep, you're both in for 70 now. Jeez. House is not rolling well. The next house number is a 2.
Wow.
So right now, whatever you guys have, add 5 to it, and that's what you currently have to gamble with each other against. Oh, and you know what? I haven't rolled for the dwarf yet. I should roll
Wait, so
one
you
for
did
dwarf.
the... Oh, I see. Whatever we rolled, add 5.
Yeah.
Alright.
Rolling for the dwarf real quick. Okay. The
I'll
dwarf
just
did also,
check
he
them
matched
quickly.
your 20. So the dwarf put another 20 gold in. He goes, I got a good feeling about this one.
This guy's a dork.
Right now there's, what, 180 in?
There's 70 from each of you, so the pot's now at 210.
That's
And
pretty big.
the half-elven male looks at you all and goes, all right, final chance, fold, forfeit, call, or bet? Or raise?
I'll just check.
What did you say?
I'm just gonna check. I'm not gonna do anything.
Okay.
I'll bet.
You gonna
I'll bet
raise,
30. I'll raise 30.
fucker?
The dwarf,
You're
like,
not pushing me out.
the dwarf nervously, like, grabs his wallet or his coin bag. He's like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, I have 30. I match.
Okay.
Alright, total pot's 300.
So you're all in for 100 now. All right. So this is the part where the player. All right. So we will reveal numbers one at a time. So remember, it's your 2 dice rolls plus 5.
Wait, we rolled twice?
You should have
Yeah.
2 d12s right by now.
Fuck.
Roll again.
Roll my second one.
Yeah.
That would have been funny. I got a 6. How?
Damn, I really wish I didn't match your after a roll like that. Whatever. We'll run it.
The half-elven male
You could be
turns
bluffing your
to
ass.
the dwarf first, and the dwarf, he excitedly goes, 22. He had a combined total of 22.
I have to kill myself.
Torin?
22? That's really good.
He rolled a 10 and a 7.
Yeah. 17.
17, unfortunately.
My
does not
second roll
win.
is a 3. I didn't know we
gonna
had
stop after
2
this game.
d12s. Yeah, I'm at
26.
26?
I'm at
Yeah,
it.
I got a 10 and 11.
Wow. So the elf the elven male goes, congratulations, we have a winner! And there's some claps around the table from people watching.
Yay.
And the dwarf kind of pulls you down by your collar. Not aggressively, just hey man, do you want to go double or nothing?
A true gambler.
Double or nothing? You have, what, you have 100 to
Christ.
throw in the pot right now?
And he's fumbling around searching for anything, and then
Can I look at him? Can I look at him up and down? What does he have on him?
it's not even gonna really take a perception roll. He kind of put the last that he had in that.
Does he
Oh
have
my
like any
God.
like jewelry? Does he have like anything around his neck?
He's wearing a necklace of a gold stallion with emerald eyes.
Okay. And so, what is he offering?
Well, he hasn't he's not even paying attention to the necklace. He's just searching for his coin pouches. Just drat. And the half elven male kind of is like, all right, and he's like ushering for some security to come in, and like two very beefy human males come in and like stand on either side of the dwarf. He's like, I can walk myself out, thank you. I know when I have lost. It's rigged anyway. And he spits at
Poor guy.
he spits at the table, and then that's when the guards kind of like strong arm him to escort him out.
Dang.
Toss the elven male 25 gold and say thank you.
It's part of the business. So 80% of 300. That is what you won, Atreus.
80%?
Yeah, you get
Yeah,
80% of
What
the
do
pot.
you mean?
For the pot.
I don't get 100% of the pot?
No, 20% is
Why?
contributed to the casino.
Because
That doesn't make any sense.
Casinos are already rigged, but this casino
Also, I'm
takes
pretty
a
sure isn't
risk.
this
Yeah,
a
this is
contribution call?
stupid.
Isn't this a contribution?
Casinos.
It is. So the 20% is going to help businesses in Darkholm.
Oh, okay. Never mind then. I don't want to. 300 divided by.
For-profit business. Come on.
All the money raised here is going to good
You said
things.
80%?
Yeah, 80% of 300, whatever that is.
So 24 gold?
What? No. What is 80% of 300?
80% of
240 gold, sorry.
Yeah, so whatever you subtracted, if you took out the money when you were betting, just give yourself 240 gold now. Or if you didn't take out the gold, just put in whatever remainder there was, because you made your money back. Torin, make sure you subtract the money that you
Well, I already did.
gambled.
Already
Okay.
crying.
Already crying.
Yeah.
Okay.
What you get?
He goes, all right, another round, as he gestures to the now open table with an
I'm
empty
good,
seat.
thank you.
I'm gonna wander off to the bar. Thank you though.
All right.
I'll join
That's
you.
where I'm at, is the bar.
So Ponderosa, as you walked over to the bar, you see a dwarven gentleman, a little younger, clean shaven, very nicely kept hair, in a very nice suit.
Staying
And
away from fucking Atreus.
he's currently mixing a drink at the moment, and he sees you, walks up, and he goes, "Hello there. Fancy a drink?"
Yes, something sweet, please.
Something sweet. I got just the thing. And he like does a cool bartender trick where he like slides the thing down his arm and then like throws it with one hand, catches it with the other. And he pours like it's like an apple teeny. He grabs like a martini glass and it like he pours this very like lightly red colored liquid into a clear glass and he like puts a little like umbrella in it and he hands it to you.
She
Wow.
smiles and does like a little clap for him.
Thank you. Thank you.
He's got a little riz.
She's impressed. She kind of nods her head at him and, how much is this?
That's one. That'll be 2 gold.
2 gold. She'll toss him 4.
He pockets it and he goes, "Oh, thank you." And he actually doesn't pocket it. There is actually a jar on the counter, so he clinks the 2 gold pieces into the jar.
She smiles and like kind of holds her drink up to him and then takes a sip before turning around and like observing the rest of the area.
For sure. It's probably around that time because that was a quick hand, and you see the dwarf get escorted out, and then almost right behind him, you see Atreus walk up to you.
Oh, I'm over there.
Yeah.
Okay.
She rolls her
was-
eyes and points at the dwarf and she goes, "Did you have anything to do with that?"
I mean, we got his money.
We speak
course
for
you did.
yourself.
Hey, I'm gonna buy you
Out
a
100
drink.
gold. That was my fault for not paying attention to the rules, but I can still be salty about it.
She shakes her head. "Can we just have one nice evening?"
Hey, it is a nice evening. I'm
Yeah,
just
it's only
winning and
beginning.
Torn's losing.
Oh, shut up, will ya?
She kind of sits down. Are there like benches?
Yeah,
Or
there's
not benches,
stool.
stools.
Yeah, there are stools. There's little like high-rise tables that people stand at.
Okay, well, she's gonna take a seat at one of the stools since she's assuming the rest of the party is going to be ordering.
Okay.
I want to order.
It's another. This time it's actually an elven woman on the other bar, and the other, and she.
Knock it off.
Immediately starts catcalling.
No.
I'm kidding. I'm not.
She has.
Into the quote book.
She has long platinum hair that's tied up in a business bun, like just trying to get through the day, not
Ooh.
caring
She
about
looks
how the hair
exactly
looks.
like me.
I like that.
And she's wearing
God.
very beautiful, elegant purple and blue robes. And as she again is mixing a drink, she goes, "Oh, hello there, darlings. Fancy a drink tonight?"
Hello. Of course. What do you got on tap?
On tap. Well, we got ale.
I'll take an ale.
All right, one ale. And she kicks a barrel underneath the counter like really hard, like almost like aggressively hard. Like that kind of took you aback for a moment. And you hear thump, 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 like as a glass is filled with this very like heavy looking ale with like good froth on top, and she like slides the mug over to you and she goes, 5 silver, please.
Okay, I give her 5 silver, and I throw 2 gold into the tip jar.
She kind of blushes a little and goes, "Oh, you're sweet, thank you."
That's actually for the dude.
Oh,
Oh.
We're all trying to rizz him up.
I see. And she like kind of looks over to her coworker, just
Come on, that's so rude.
Ponderosa
It
rolls her
was
eyes.
funny. And plus, we've already talked that Atreus has to be a little bisexual, a little fruity.
she turns to
Ponderosa
Little
rolls
fruity,
her
yeah.
eyes and just like slides a gold coin for the girl just for dealing with his bullshit.
she kind of gives you a wink like thanks, and she turns to you, Tor, and she goes, "What about you, son? Any drink for you?"
Son! She don't like you. She thinks you're a child.
You need to call me that, but I will get. Do you have any whiskey?
Yes, we've got plenty of whiskey.
What brands do you have?
Brand new sub. Alert.
All right, I'll just ask for some generic top shelf.
Some top shelf stuff. She goes, "Well, if you're actually looking for something top shelf, there's going to be a raffle later tonight for that bottle right there." And she points at the very top shelf, and you guys see this beautiful, gigantic sized ruby red crystal bottle with with hieroglyphics etched into the glass. And it seems to have, you can't tell if it's from the color of the glass, but it appears to have a red brackish liquid in it. She goes, that's the prize. That's the grand prize for tonight."
The
Well,
raffle?
I might have to enter. I didn't know you
Where's
meant
the-
top shelf. Top shelf.
Where's the raffle, and how do I get tickets?
Yeah, I'm gonna ask.
Every
As I'm
game,
sure you guys are piquing interest.
every game you play, you'll get a couple of tickets. You can also purchase them at any of the tables directly. There will be a drinking contest later on tonight for a smaller version. We have a smaller version here. That one will be overseen by security because we don't need, things to get rowdy like last time, as she's like remembering.
Oof.
All right. I'll point to something a little lower on the shelf, just some other whiskey.
She
I'd
grabs,
like, how about 2 shots of that, please?
coming right up, and she grabs this, not as beautiful, but still beautiful in its own right, this very nice, like, square-shaped bottle with gold and platinum trim. She, like, has to undo, like, the top on it to open it for the first time, and she pops it open, and she pours out a drink. It's a brown liquid, but she hands it to you, and as you taste it, it's oddly very smooth going down. It is not a hard alcohol to consume. It's actually very pleasant, but after a couple of moments, you start to feel like a warmth grow in your chest, like, and it crawls up to your cheeks, and you start to feel a very nice sensation of just relaxation, of just like, that's good stuff.
Wow, you described perfectly what it's like to
That
be
was
buzzed.
actually, perfect.
Thank you.
And how much will
I'm
that
kind of
cost
good
me?
at this thing. What was that, Torn?
How much will that cost me?
Oh, that one? That'll cost you a gold. The woman will hold her hand out. She goes, that'll be
I'm
1 gold,
slamming it
please."
into her palm. That's on me. I owe him.
I
Oh,
see.
thank
That
you.
fucking sucks.
And
Alright,
then
I'll-
I'm gonna throw 2 gold into the
Thing and be like, that's
card. And then that one's for you.
okay. Well,
I hate this guy.
I'm gonna reach into my pocket and hold some gold out in my hand, but not quite show it yet. And I'll be like, "And how much to get a dance with you out on the floor?"
Oh my
Oh
god.
boy.
She kind
What
of
would
like,
that run me?
she kind of tucks her hair behind her ear and she goes, that was flattering.
She does the.
That was flattering. I am working tonight, unfortunately, but if you are around after, I would love to dance, and that wouldn't cost you anything, she says as she winks at you.
Ponderosa kind of
Well.
like chokes on her drink a little bit. She goes,
Well, I might see you
Sorry.
after. Might see you when you're off the clock then, and I'll
Jesus
I'll
Christ,
put a couple
Brian
I'll put a couple gold in the tip jar. Thank you.
Where
for your
was this
service.
Riz when we started dating?
There, you just didn't let it. You didn't let me cook.
You wouldn't even kiss me!
You didn't let me cook. I didn't have time to think.
Hand!
You came onto me so fast, I didn't have time to think.
What the fuck? Our friends forced that.
I like to imagine these are.
Anyways,
I like to
That's not
imagine
fair.
these are conversations happening in character, and then the bartender is just
it's like, what the fuck?
Really confused.
Happening.
rich people. As she like rolls her eyes.
That's so funny. That is not a part of the lore. Ponderosa did not know this man before.
As you all are grabbing your drinks, Claude, you feel a nudge in your side.
It's gonna take a look
Expand.
around.
You
Just
turn.
Go ahead.
Sorry. You turn around and you see Maribel, and she's like, she has this very beautiful golden gown on that goes well past her feet, and she's got it like the old school gloves, you know, like the princess gloves on.
Yeah.
And she walks up to you. She goes, "Ah, Claude, so glad of you to make it tonight."
Yeah, well, had nothing else to do, and the rest wanted to come along, so
She like looks over to the bar to see all of them arguing about where was the Riz when they were dating or whatever. She like sees them all yelling. She goes,
yeah, a rowdy bunch, as you see.
"To say the least." And she like kind of like loops her arm into your arm to like do like the walking arm in arm thing, and she's like, "Come with me for a moment. We need to talk."
I just very like nonchalant and casually just like walks with her and is like, you know, dressing up suits you. You should do it more often.
Woo!
Riz 3000.
This is the Riz episode.
Claude sitting in a tree.
Ponderosa's just
Yeah,
making
Yeah,
up
I guess
shit to
it's
like fuck up.
I don't-
Torres Riz.
I don't
We were
think-
never together, we're just fucking it up.
I don't think the council would take me seriously if I dressed like this every day, Claude.
Nobody should take the council seriously anyways. They're the council.
That they are. And like you see her demeanor kind of change a little and gets a little more serious. She goes, "Listen. So you're now traveling with Atreus Morningstar. This raises a couple of interesting things that have come up.
Mary, I thought he was cleared.
He is cleared. He is cleared. But his uncle said something during one of the interviews that struck me rather confused, to say the least. And I didn't... Against my better judgment, I went ahead and decided to see for myself. I hired somebody to figure out the truth. He claimed that when the house was attacked, only one of the parents fell and another parent went missing. Now, as you know, it is to the public's understanding that both parents died during the attack.
Are you saying there's a parent in hiding? If so, why not have shown themselves? Or at the very least, they'll probably show themselves soon, considering that the threat to their life is gone now. And their son is in the limelight.
Perhaps. But we don't know where they've been all this time. Here's the thing, Claude. I don't want you to tell Atreus this. Not yet, anyway.
Alright.
Because we don't know if it's his mother or his father. I hired an expert to very respectfully examine the graves of his parents, and it was discovered that there is only one body in there, not two.
And you can't tell what it is, whose it is.
We can't tell if it's the mother or the father, but we wanted to fact-check Attilius's statements for the records, and so far he has been very truthful with everything he has told us.
What else has he told you about excuse me, I'm trying to remember the name.
Prism's Flame?
Yes, Prism's Flame. What has he told you about Prism's Flame?
That much he's holding on to. He wants it in writing that he will get out scot-free. He's trying to get a king's pardon.
Claude is gonna very intently like grip her hand, just like he must not come out. And if he does, consequences be damned if we do it my way.
I agree with you, but I'm not the only one making decisions here, Claude. Remember that.
I'm aware.
Are you, Claude? Are you?
But that's all. The Morningstar family, they were good people, and I really did believe that they were going to bring good change, but then his son, I thought Atreus was trying to kill me, but then it was proved he wasn't. He's clearly gone through a lot tonight, or in the last few years, so at the very least just give him this night, but if you feel it's best to inform him of this, then I leave that to your discretion, Claude. But I ask that maybe you wait a bit.
He has every right to know. And yes, let him have tonight.
She sort of nods and finally exits out of the arm in arm, and she looks over to
Or
see.
she's gonna hold his hand as for tonight, yeah, for a dance.
I haven't been asked. I haven't been asked yet tonight. I thought you never would.
Ooh, the Riz.
The Riz thicket.
Roll for
More like
performance.
the Grizz. The
Roll for
Grizzly Bear.
performance.
Roll for
Oh, boy.
Riz.
Don't worry,
Please
she'll
don't
roll
Roll
two.
to seduce her with the
Okay.
gritty.
It's not a seduce, just roll performance.
I know he cannot dance.
15?
So with her natural 5, you
Let's
definitely
go.
take the lead, and you get the vibe that these are a pair of shoes that she just recently bought, and she's still breaking them in, so she stumbles on her heels a little bit, but you're able to catch her, and she kind of has a look of, I'm impressed, and she's like, yes, you didn't see that, I'm still professional.
Just very quietly, he's gonna say, I see now why you don't dance that often.
Get dog shit at it.
Get fucking roasted!
You're lucky
Gotta
I
have
like
a little roast in there.
You're lucky I like you, Claude, as she is swaying back and forth with you.
So, who are the attendees tonight?
Oh, the council members, their families, all of the private individuals, business owners, the people who make this city run right into the ground, some of them.
Most of them, if you ask me.
They're not all bad, Claude. I wouldn't have taken this job if I thought everything was doom and gloom.
You're probably the only one in authority that I've seen not thinking that way.
Well, there should always at least be one.
Well, best to be you then.
If it must be. And she she has you spin her, and she spins, and yeah, you guys dance. Unless there's anything else you want to say to her, I'll move back over.
No, I was probably just gonna finish up the dance with her and then just kind of meander around the area, kind of not bearing anyone down, but just kind of giving an overall glance at how the mood is throughout the entire night.
Okay, yeah, for sure. And the mood is jovial, other than random sporadic outbursts at some of the gambling tables of either anger or excitement. Everybody's chatting, having a good time. The music's lively. There's really not much, really at all, discontent or unpleasantness.
There's gotta be one girl that has 5 guys around her, right?
It's me.
As we get back to Ponderosa, Atreus, and Torin,
Yes.
still standing by the bar, what would you guys like to do now?
Ponderosa kind of downs the rest of her drink and she taps the bar. Can I get another, please?
I'll take another shot. What I just had to.
Not that I want to discourage any business to my table, but if you are interested in participating in the drinking contest, I suggest you keep your constitutions high before it begins, but I'm more than happy to serve you.
I'll be fine.
Already slightly buzzed.
Ponderosa, yeah.
Yeah, also probably a lightweight. Gonna take a wild
We
guess.
never know. She doesn't usually drink this long.
We might find out tonight. We might find out tonight.
I guess so.
So yeah, they'll make you another one of those like red apple teenies, Ponderosa,
Yummies.
and they'll slide it
Yummy.
to you.
She takes it and she nods her head, slides the amount, and like kind of turns back to the crowd, kind of people watching. Disinterested in fucking Torin.
What?
I'm just kidding.
What did I do?
Her anger is coming through the game.
Crazy over
For some reason, Ponderosa is just so angry at Torin all the
She's
time. We don't know why.
here.
Because for some reason, Torin and Andrew can't be two different people.
No.
Obviously.
No.
Anywho, unless there's any more gambling games you guys want to play, we can transition to like the drinking contest if you want.
I wanted to go riz up the one girl that would have like 5 guys.
Okay.
I kind of want to also
What?
try a gamble game.
All right, sure. So, all right, we'll do that one at a time. So first, Atreus, after people watching for a bit, you manage to see through the crowd. You find a human woman with long blonde hair and wearing a ruby red gown, and she has 2 guys on either side of her. On both sides.
What do these 2 guys look like?
One is okay, half of them are human and the other half are elven. And they all have half of them have short hair, the other half have long hair. They're all dressed in similar colors, similar robes. They've got like beautiful silver and gold rings on their hands. They got like very nice form-fitting like suit vests, you know, with like the bow ties. And like one of them has like a pocket watch that he takes out and looks at, puts away. The other one is like looking around the crowd, looking for like the best way to move through. And as they're walking by, she just goes, "Oh, I just love these events, don't you, Adam?" And she looks at like both sides. She goes, "Which one of you's Adam again?" And like one of the elven males holds his hand up. He's like, "That's me." He's like, "Oh yes, of course. And you're so gorgeous." And that's the guy who was checking his pocket watch. He's like, 3 more hours.
Oh Jesus Christ! Wait. So does it look more like she's being led by these 2, like bodyguards?
She's leading them.
Okay.
She's in the center of this 5-person wall that's walking, but she's clearly leading them.
Christ.
Wow.
Do
But
they
y-
want to be there?
They look like they are also on the job, if you catch my drift.
Okay.
I'm not catching the drift.
They're
Maybe
escorts.
Andrew
2-way.
does
I was
not.
gonna say
Oh!
Yeah.
I get it. Caught the drift.
They're
Off
escorts.
the drift.
But yeah,
Off the
they're approaching you, Atreus, like as you're mingling about. You're about to cross paths with them.
Okay. I don't know. I don't even know what to do. Bump-
0 riz. Skill issue.
0 riz. Skill issue. Real life Atreus scared of women.
As she
I'm
walks
trying
up, all 5 of them looking at you, she goes, "Oh, hello. And you are?"
I want to riz the woman. I don't know how to riz.
Andrew, she
Uh,
can't see your fucking Twitch chat.
I'm sorry. She'll look at it eventually.
Idiot.
Prince Atreus Morningstar. And how about yourself?
A prince. And she like grows immediately interested. And the
Ew.
other, like the 4 guys look at each other just like, "Who the fuck is this guy?" And they all just look back at you and she goes, "I haven't met a prince yet. I must say you look rather dashing this evening."
Thank you. I had... Oh god, what's his fucking name? Why can't I think of it off the top of my head?
You got this.
Let's just say you recall it.
Wow. DM, no help at all.
No help.
I'll tell you if you want to know.
No, I can do this. Alejandro's. Alejandro's fine
Something threads.
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 Yeah.
You're doing great.
It's like
sweetie.
diamond threads, right? Whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, so you went to Alejandro's Platinum Threads.
Of course. Yes. I had to
Alejandro.
be dashing.
Alejandro's an old friend of mine. He clearly has the best taste in town, as she like gestures to her outfit and all her escorts' outfits.
I wanna. What is she dressed at? Like, give me the rundown.
She has a full red, like a red beautiful gown with like the matching princess gloves that goes past her, like down to her feet. Her suitors are wearing a mix of red and black, like suit vests with like the bow ties and like the tight vests, like black pants, red pants. It's kind of like a weird like Queen of Hearts thing going on, sort of.
Oh God. Okay.
And she's got like the really long stick for the cigarette, you know, like the fancy kind that
Wow.
old like
Going back to like the fucking 40s or some shit.
Like
Yeah.
Cruella de Vil.
yeah.
What's her hair color? What's she look like?
She's blonde, a long blonde,
Blonde?
hairstyle.
Oh, God.
Very
She's-
very wavy that goes down past her shoulders.
Okay. And what's your name?
Diana, a
You're
pleasure. As she
negative
like holds her hand out
Don't-
for you.
Don't
to,
risk
like,
hate.
like the
He's doing
princess
good.
hand.
I take it and I
You don't
kiss
give
the
her
top
a-
of the
Yeah,
hand.
there you go. There you go.
I guess.
Hey,
how it works.
You're like,
hey!
look
I
at
haven't
you,
seen
like,
I haven't seen a woman in years. I'm just kidding.
Jesus
Oh.
Christ.
I've been on the run. Okay.
I have more Riz than you.
Yeah, you do.
She blushes and she takes her hand back. She goes,
Who the fucking
Like it's working.
"What brings you to the beneficiaries ball
Andrew
this
is-
evening?"
I come up and I give her the full Riz. No, I'm just
Okay,
kidding.
chill.
Good. I'll give you a chance.
What brings me to the beneficiaries ball? Well, I was invited. I just recently came back into town.
It's my ball, actually.
Did you say your last name was? Did you say your last name?
No.
Yeah, I said Prince Atreus Morningstar.
Okay, she goes, "You said your last name was Morningstar, was that correct?
Indeed,
From House Morningstar?"
that would be the one.
And she like does like the fawning thing, like, oh, like she feel like total sympathy moment as she like lets
Oh,
go of
God.
all of her suitors. She goes, "Darling, I was so sorry to hear about your parents." And she like immediately just goes in for a hug, like not even asking for consent. She just swoops you
Oh,
up into a hug. She goes,
You don't want that.
yeah. So she's just hugging you now, and she goes, "I am very sorry for what they caused, and I am very sorry about how you were unfairly framed for such heinous crimes."
I mean, it's okay. What can you
That's
do
what
about
you were
it?
hoping for.
No.
She's totally got like the lost puppy sense going on now for you. She's pitying you hard.
Oh,
Oh no, the worst kind of Riz.
The pity.
the pity Riz.
She like holds you by your face like with both hands. She goes, "If there is anything you need, anything at all, you just find my house and house. I need a last name.
No.
House Alistair.
Fuck her for friend zoning.
House Alistair will do anything they can to help make proper restitutions for House Morningstar."
Hey.
As she kisses you on the cheek.
Did you pull it out?
I did it.
I appreciate that, and I don't know if you can tell, but I'm blushing. Thank you.
Because your skin's red.
That was good.
Thanks.
Right. Well, you have a good rest of your evening.
You too. I'm not even gonna try.
Come. As she snaps her
Aw.
fingers and the suitors immediately go back to her sides, and she begins her 5-person wide walk again.
As soon as she started puppy dogging me, I was like, oh, ouch, my bad.
Well, to be fair, she's not she said she was an escort, right?
She hired
She's not an
escorts.
escort. She hired escorts.
Oh.
Diana Alistair, another noble house of Darkholm.
Awesome.
The
So you-
more you know.
So Ponderosa, would you like to play a gambling game? You said.
Yeah.
All right, let's
Let's
see.
see how Pondy is at gambling.
We could
Pondy
play Gip. We could play Liar's Dice. We could play 21.
Ooh,
How about
Liar's dice.
Run of the Luck? 3 Dragon Ante.
I don't know any of
Well, which one
those.
sounded cool? Because then I'll tell you I'll tell you how that goes.
The second one.
Two liar's dice.
Liar's dice. All right. So this one, the buy-in is 10 gold pieces.
All right.
All participating players will roll 5d6 dice and keep their roll hidden from the prying eyes of their fellow players. Each turn, a player gets to bid on a face value, and the number equal to the number of dice showing that face value. So when a player's turn comes after another, they can either challenge the previous player's bid or make an even higher bid. If you want to raise a bid, you should go higher in terms of dice quantity or face value, or even both if you think you know something that of your fellow players. So really it's a game of figuring out who's lying about their hand.
I hope Ponderosa is as good at gambling as I am.
Once a bid is challenged, all dice are revealed. The winning condition is sorted out by whoever guessed correctly. If the bid is true, the bidder wins, but if the bid is false, then the challenger wins, and the bidder is eliminated. Out of the game, not decapitated.
Okay.
Die.
I just get
I'll
murdered.
kill you.
You're dead.
It's the 1%, man. I don't know what goes on in there.
You just straight up get
Missing my
murdered.
dice.
I like how Andrew's wearing fucking
Man's feeling the riz.
Andrew.
I'm here for it.
Torin? Oh, are you Torin right now?
I'm not Torin, no. I mean, I am Torin, but my last name is Risborn, so Risenborn. Yeah,
Oh
sorry.
my fucking god! I think I'll throw up.
If that
Okay.
game
I'm gonna
doesn't,
skip-
if that game doesn't sound interesting, we could do,
Oh, you won't talk about game.
we could do
Oh,
21.
right here.
Yeah, let's do 21. I
Okay.
think I know how to play that one.
I mean, it's essentially blackjack. So basically, the way it works is you roll 2d10 dice to get as close to 21 as possible.
Yeah.
The players and the dealer will then have the option to roll as many additional dice as they see fit, but you can't exceed 21.
Okay. I'll do that. I'll
So does
wander
that
off
mean-
to the table?
Does that mean one, like, 1 is 1 or 11?
Yes, if you roll a 1, it's a 1 or an 11.
Cool.
So these are d10s.
Being a badass, Ponderosa walks away with her fucking apple martini and her dire wolf, badass as shit, and she goes and she sits down to play a round of 21.
All right. I'm using a nice die for this one. So this time it's actually a dwarven female that's running this table.
What's the pay-in again?
The pay-in is whatever, or the suggested pay-in for 21 is 25 gold pieces, but we can make it whatever we want.
100.
No, fuck off. I'll
Hell
do
no.
25.
Single hand hundreds, you're crazy.
I'll do 25.
All right. She sees you sit down. She goes, "Feeling lucky tonight, darling."
Absolutely.
Feel lucky, punk.
Is anybody else going to be
I'm gonna
playing with
spin my
Ponderosa?
chair around and just kind of watch
She
as
kind
I
of
go
leans back
my
in her
next
chair and looks
drink.
at her group. Come on, challenge me then.
Sure.
Oh, really?
I don't think you want me to
I'll
play.
I'll play. Why not?
Cloud will play. All right.
Period.
We'll play at this
just
table
let it
here.
It was 25 gold, you said?
Yes, 25 is the buy-in.
Alrighty.
I'm just gonna write it down and then subtract or add whatever at the end.
Okay. So 25 to buy in. It's only you two playing?
I guess.
All right.
Seems like
Yep.
it.
Torin, you gonna play?
I just want to watch.
Okay, fine.
So
Your time to shine.
go ahead and roll 2d10s now. And
Can
you
you
will
not-
see the houses roll. I'll announce my rolls in a second here.
I'm gonna tap Trace on the shoulder. You want to make a bet on who's gonna win?
Sure. How much are we betting?
Just 2 rolls, you said?
I'll bet
Yeah,
on the
two
small one.
d10s.
Okay.
You bet on the small one.
Yeah.
On the
Fair
small
enough.
one, Okay.
Okay. I'll bet 20 gold. Claude wins.
All right.
Okay.
So the house shows a hand of 14. They rolled a 10 and a 4. So
Do I show my hand then?
you don't show your hand yet. Would you like to push your luck, or would you like to keep your hand as it is?
I want to push my luck. I'd like to roll again.
All right.
Yeah, I'll roll one more too.
And I believe the house has to roll one more time.
Mm-hmm.
So here we go. One more D10. Okay. House shows a hand of 18 now.
I will roll again.
Wow, you're pushing it.
It's crazy. You roll so low.
Can the Claude raise the rest of the table?
Are you gonna raise the bet? Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Oh,
just remember, what are we playing again?
Right now you're 20. You're playing 21 right now.
All right.
The
And
buy-in
the
was
buy-in was
25. So if you're gonna raise the bet, you either have to call, you have to match it, or you have to drop Ponderosa.
Claude's gonna put in another 75 gold.
Oh. Hands up to
Good
100.
luck, buddy. You're gonna
No.
lose 20 gold.
D1.
Wait, what's 75 plus? That's 100, right?
You're in 100 now. Yeah.
Sure is.
You're in for 100.
Is there anybody else at the table, or is it just me and
Okay,
Ponderosa
I'll
going
do
at
it.
It's you two at the table, and
Okay.
Atreus and Torin are watching. All right.
There's no other, like,
You
NPCs
know we're
playing.
betting on your performance.
The house is gonna hold at 18.
Claude is set where he's at.
Okay.
I will roll once more.
Okay.
Wow.
All right. 3 is the max. If you know
Yeah.
your numbers, reveal your numbers for me, please.
I rolled a 6, a 7, and an 8, so I got 21.
Okay. I got a 1, a 1, a 3, and a 3.
Wait, what is that? What is the total?
So I decided one of the ones was going to
Eight?
be an 11.
Okay.
What? Oh, you can decide one of the ones to be an 11, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what Claire said I could do. So I have an 11, a 1, a 3, and a 3, and I got 18 total.
So you matched the house.
Damn.
I matched the house.
So you get your initial bet back. So you get 25 back, but the 75 gold goes to Claude, I believe. Wait, if both you and if you're both. Oh,
They're
payout.
both betting on it. You have.
That's why I was asking if
21
there's anybody else at the
per
table.
person, I think.
There was nobody else at the table.
Oh, alright.
Players win all the bets at a payout of 3-2. Okay. So then Ponderosa just subtract 75 gold, and then because you beat the house, Claude, that's
If it's, you said it was 3-2?
3-2, and you bet 100. So 300 gold? Am I doing the math right?
No, that'd be a 1-to-3 ratio.
So 600 gold?
Let me check real quick.
Torn pay up.
Whatever 3 divided by 2 is. Yeah, I know. I will reluctantly toss you another.
I don't know.
That sounds kind of absurd.
I don't think I'm doing the math properly on that.
No.
Yeah.
If both you and the dealer have a 21, you get a 1-1 payout from your bet. If you roll places you... But you got blackjack, so all your bets are forfeit. Players win all other bets at a payout of 3-2. So what's 100...
Hold on.
3-2 would be...
What does that even mean?
It-
2/3 of 100?
Hold on. I'm calculating. Fastest way to calculate blackjack 3-2 payouts.
It would be 66 extra gold, wouldn't it? That's 2/3 of 100, so he'd get 166 back.
We'll wait for...
Yeah, it's whatever your bet is times 1.5.
So 100
That's what
times
you're getting.
1.5.
So 150.
So
Okay.
250.
So you profited 150 gold from this, Claude.
Okay.
And like the dwarven woman who's running the table kind of folds her arms and goes, "Lucky hand. Congrats."
I just put both my hands on Claude's shoulders and say, "You just won me 20 gold."
Good money all around then.
Ponderosa just
Go over to
sighs and she goes, "Of course."
Ponderosa and be like,
I
you need to
wouldn't
do
win."
better next time.
Care to keep the hot streak going, she says, trying to lure you back in for another round.
I know to quit while I'm ahead. I'm all set.
She rolls her eyes.
Ponderosa huffs. Do I
Don't
want
be
to try
sad,
another
Ponderosa.
game or do I
I'll
want
buy
to
you
do
a
it
drink.
again?
Make it up for you.
Are you gonna play again, or are you gonna play the drinking game?
We can do the drinking game.
I'm excited for the drinking game.
Say we're
Yeah, let's do
coming up on
drinking
8 o'clock. Do we want to take a little break right at halftime?
Sure. So
Just-
here, I'll say this.
game. And I need more water.
After some of the games, after some of the milling about, the socializing, you guys start to notice a big crowd forming near the center of the room, and you see one of the workers of the evening goes, "Alrighty, it is time for one of the main events. We will be holding a drinking contest for this." And she holds up the beautiful ruby crystal bottle, and everyone there's some like ooh ah, and like she goes, "Here is the grand prize. Let's hope you have the heartiest of stomachs." She's like, "I don't do this a lot. Why'd they ask me to announce?" She heads back to the bar, and you see people starting to line up at a big, like, long table where there will be a lot of drinks served. Who is
Let's go.
Who is going to participate?
Me!
Hey! We all
Claude
gotta
will stay sober.
Claude will stay sober. Alrighty. So as the three of you take your seats and Claude stays back to watch, we'll go ahead and take our break. We'll call it, what do we want to say, 10 after?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah.
Enough time to get water, go to the bathroom.
Alright, so we'll reconvene at 8:10, aka 11:10.
Yep.
Alright,
Okay.
cool. Everybody who's watching, thank you very much for watching. Hey, future me editing this. Let's gonna cut it right here. Welcome back. We're gonna get into this contest. So, the three of you have sat down at this very long table that is quickly filling up with a dozen patrons of people from all backgrounds. Elves, dwarves, humans, a few other tieflings too, even some tabaxis, a couple furbogs.
Furbog.
There are... Go for it. Question.
I was curious. So the drinking that they're doing, like, is it like that really expensive liquor they're drinking, or is it like just random ale?
It's going to be random ale. Well, the person's actually going to explain it here.
Okay.
So, as everybody sits down, the announcer at the head of the table goes, "All right, the rules are simple. Everybody has a set amount of time to finish the drink. As long as you can hold it, you move on to the next round. We start with ale, and we move up to the tougher stuff near the end." And everybody just starts like pounding the table, like, "Woo!"
Yeah.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
There goes the
I
dogs.
didn't like that I pounded the table. Sorry, guys.
You're all good.
Is it too late for Claude to join this?
No, you can join in. There's still some seats left.
Claude will casually sit down next to them.
All right. Claude, you take a seat
Claude, let's
as the last few
go.
seats fill up.
Claude.
He goes, all right. We have a full crowd. Everybody else who's kind of like watching goes, "Oh, I wanted to join." So they all start to instantly form a crowd behind everybody. So you guys easily have like a dozen people behind you, like part of this big crowd that's watching down this long table. And the announcer snaps both their fingers, and like about a dozen waiters come out, all with mugs of ale, and they are sat down in front of everybody. And they begin to form like this assembly line to get ready to quickly deliver the next drink in succession to everybody. This is a very big event going on. So, the announcer... So here's how this is going to work mechanically. I'm going to ask everybody to be making a constitution check. It'll be a best of 3 for every round.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay.
It'll be a best of 3 for every round. The DC will progress with every round. And if you fail the DC, you will fail the challenge. And it's
Okay.
it's the type of game where it's the last person standing. So
My
people
constitution's alright.
so
Yeah,
people
alright.
people will be dropping left and right.
There's a reason
I'm
why
gonna-
Claude isn't drinking much.
I hope I last at least a little while.
Alrighty. So for the first round with a full table, there is about 64 people participating, including you guys.
What?
The announcer raises his hand. He goes, "Ready, set, drink!" Everybody roll 3 constitution checks. Add your constitution modifier.
3 constitution checks.
Yep.
Wait. What do we roll?
Wow! I got 1!
Hey, it's a D20 plus or con modifier?
Yes. Yes.
So I rolled a natural 20, an 11, and a 19.
Alright, that's
Nat 1. God damn.
A nat 1, a 16, and an 18. And the 16 is 17, and that 18 is a 19.
Okay, Claude, you passed the first round. Atreus, you passed the first round. Ponderosa, what'd you get?
I fucking hate my life. I got a 1, a 3, and a 9. But I add 2 to all of those, so it's a 3, a 5, and an 11.
Okay, you just barely make it on the first round. The
Alright,
DC starts
so
low. The DC starts low.
She kind of just makes a sour face, and she's like, oh, awful stuff.
Torin, don't do it
Two?
at the table.
2? Okay. 2, a 10, and a... You're fucking... Man, I had 2 nat 1s in a roll.
So wait, so what's your plus
His
modifier?
constitution is +1, so he got a 1 plus 1 is 2.
So a 2.
Hold on, 2 plus
A
2
9
plus
plus 1.
10. So 14.
No, wait,
No,
are we
you're-
adding them? We're not
You're not adding
them.
them. You're doing them separately.
I need
Oh.
3 numbers.
2.
I need the roll and the modifier together, and that's your first number. I need
Yep.
3 of those.
2.
2.
Yep.
10.
Yep.
And 2.
Okay, so unfortunately, you guys, as you all finish your
No.
drinks, some of you faster than others, you watch as Torin tries to very quickly gulp down that first one and unfortunately get some of it in his windpipe, and you see him cough some of it up.
Aw.
There goes our wizard.
Ponderosa
The
kind of
wizard's
giggles
gone.
and just pats his back.
The wizard.
So Torin, you alongside
Wizard.
you alongside 11 other people have dropped out of the first round.
Dang.
I knew I shouldn't have had those shots.
Whatever.
Alright, so it's now down to 52 people, and you watch as all of these bartenders immediately switch out your empty mugs for another mug. It looks like a very similar ale. It looks a little lighter this time. Your first one was like a brackish brown, but now this one is a more like almost chocolatey colored, much lighter brown. And the announcer again raises his hand. He goes, ready, set, drink! 3 rolls.
Oh my god.
I need to write.
Hold on. I need to take a photo of this.
Another
What'd you
nat
get?
20.
Another 20?
I got 2 of them.
You rolled 2
Nice.
nat
What the
20s?
fuck?
I'm dead serious. I am-
Memorialize that, man. Like, yeah, get that in history. Get a picture of that.
Guys, I actually
Yeah.
got a good roll.
That's what
And a
having
fucking
a
one.
kid
Alright.
does to you. Stars
I got
align.
19, or I got, well, technically 20. So 19 plus 1, and then 2 threes.
2 3s, final total?
Two threes, and a unnatural 20.
Unnatural 20. Okay, that evens out to just barely for you, so you barely make it to the next round. So you slow down on this one, Atreus. You're like starting to like pace yourself. You're like, okay, that was 2 very big mugs in a very quick time. Oh boy. And you like look around. You're like, oh, this is only round 2. Fuck. Ponderosa, how'd you do?
Apologies.
I
Oh,
forgot
that's
to
very
add 'em. Hold on.
blurry. That's very blurry. Let me take a better one.
You need to encase them in carbonite now.
Okay.
I don't think you can
I
use them ever
got-
again.
No,
I
I
got
have.
a 3,
Okay.
a 7,
7.
and an 18.
Final numbers.
Those are the final numbers.
Wow, okay, again, barely, just barely, your average is out to the next round. So, Ponderosa, you and Atreus are actually close together. You guys, like, watch as a lot of people finish their drinks very fast around you, and you, like, guys, you look at each other and you're like, what the fuck did we just get into?
We're like,
Claude's an alcoholic.
I'm literally tiny. I'm like, the cup's like this, and she's just drinking like this.
But yeah, you guys watch as Claude's, like, already standing there, just spinning the mug on his finger, just like,
Oh my god.
what are you guys up to? Alright, again, the mugs get taken out by the bartenders, and this time they bring in a clear glass. It's a much thinner drink, and it's of a clear liquid this time. He goes, we're moving on from ale, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, I forgot to see how many drop out. Okay, you guys are in the final 33.
Let's go!
Nice!
19 people dropped out that round.
Goddamn!
What? Oh, never mind. Continue.
So this time it's a thin drink, clear liquid. He goes, No more ale, ladies and gentlemen. Now the real game begins. We waited out the week. Here's to the strong. 3, 2, 1. Drink! Dang.
I got
What is
3
happening?
17s, so that's 18. 3 18s.
3 18s.
I got 3 18s.
Atreus,
Okay,
this is your drink. You caught a lucky break. You're able to down it. Nothing.
Is this mead by chance?
Okay, from here on, I need
This
to
is
take
not me.
photos of my
Oh.
freaking dice because I don't know what's happening.
Did you
What did
roll
you just
another
say?
20?
20, 15, 13.
Pass. Yeah, you got Claude. You are easily leading this competition as you are the first one to be finishing, and you look around at everybody else as they finish right behind you, and they go,
You want it?
they're like giving you eyes, like, what are you made of?
You're welcome.
He's just unfazed. Okay, these are my numbers. Final numbers after
Okay.
adding.
Yep.
10, 13, and a 17.
Oh my goodness, you are riding the line. So with a
This fucking end, dude.
with this thin drink Ponderosa, you're able to down it a lot quicker because it is a lot less volume wise, and you get the taste of it. And it's got like a sweet taste to it, so that you're able to like put that away and be like,
She's also
okay.
tipsy as fuck, so like the taste is less. She's like buzz, proper buzz.
The DC is starting to get a lot higher now, though. So here we
Oh,
go.
God.
The
Wait, how many
bartender.
dropped out that
this
round?
one.
Oh yeah, how many dropped out?
Not.
Let's see. Only 8 more dropped out that round. So you're top 25.
Let's go, Ponderosa! Put your bets in the chat.
Alrighty, round 4, the bartenders again. This time it's another similar drink, thin, clear. This time it has a light blue hue to it, and it's a little bit taller this time. It's not really a shot glass per se. It's more like the size of a what's a
Eyeball
good compare?
glass.
Yeah, it's an eyeball glass essentially, and it's got a light blue hue to it. 3, 2, 1, drink.
Glug, 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 glug.
Ooh, that's gonna be a. This is where the men become.
okay.
This is where the boys become men on this round. Oh boy.
This might be
It
it.
turns into a
My-
wolf.
My first 2 were 20 and a 19.
Oh fuck.
So I rolled my 3, a 19, a 9, and a 1.
So that.
Ooh, I might be out this round.
I think that's 29 total.
Yeah. Damn.
15, 20, and 19.
15, 20, 19.
Yeah.
You passed this round, Atreus. Claude, as you finish the long drink, you're in the zone. You got this. You're in the lead.
I'm going to say, like everyone thinks Claude is just completely unfazed, but like he takes this next drink and he just like and like falls over.
Damn.
Claude is out of the game.
I really want to make it,
What'd
and
you-
I don't think I will.
What'd you roll?
A 10, an 11, and a 17.
So that averages 20.
Please.
Oh my
Come
god.
on. Can I
Please.
just barely make it?
Ponderosa, you finish the very long drink of this light blue liquid. Gulp, 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 gulp. You slam it down on the table. You take some deep breaths. You don't feel your stomach lurching. You don't feel you're
Oh.
keeping it down.
She goes like this. She like shakes it out. She goes, and then all of a sudden, just the biggest burp comes out of this tiny body. Fucking her
Jesus Christ.
soul is released.
And all now 25 become oh boy. 25 become 14. So,
Jesus Christ.
Is it
Let's
13
go.
technically because I'm out too?
good point, Claude. Yes. It is now the final 13. So, you guys
Lucky number
watch
13.
because this started with 64 and this has only been about 5 minutes, give or take. You guys, there's a lot of workers at this event. So as people have been dropping, they've been condensing people, shifting people over to seats to like condense the tables. They're taking out the tables that have been completely abandoned. So now what was once this very long table is now this much shorter table of just the 13 of you now. And like the crowds are getting way more hyped and way more into this now as like everybody in this event is circling the final 13 in this event.
Ponderosa just has the biggest smile on her face, and she's like, "Let's go!" She's fucking typical.
All right, the
Drunk
DC
girl.
is getting nasty now.
All right.
This time it is not a long, thin blue drink. This time it is just a very small shot glass, but the liquid is a pitch dark color. It is translucent. You cannot see through it. And they all set one in front of the final 13 of you, and the announcer goes, "Time for the real stuff. 3, 2, 1, drink!"
Come on, I will have good rolls. Oh, I'm fucking cutting it close.
2 16s and a 14.
I don't know if I'm gonna make it this time. Oh, I might just make it. Okay, I got a 13, a 14, and a 21.
Nice.
That's
Wait, you rolled a nat 20 or a
No, I got a
30?
19. My constitution is a +2.
So that 21 saves you, Ponderosa. So you knock back that dark liquid, and
She fucking taps it on the table, holds it up, and just yeet.
yeah, you don't know if it's because of the buzz you're already feeling or the very large amounts of alcohol in your system, but you just don't even register that one. That one just disappears. You don't even taste it, and that's probably
Let's
for the
fucking
best.
go.
Atreus, you're slowing down. You take your time with the shot, even though it's a small shot, and you get the full taste of this liquid. You have no
Oh,
black licorice tar almost. It's a thick,
Oh,
it's a
God.
thick
Squid
liquid.
It's squid juice.
You manage to get it. You manage to get it all down, and you like kind of lean back in your chair for a moment, and you feel like the swirling, the waves crashing in your stomach. You
Do I have
are
a crown?
very
Can I have fans?
you are very, very nauseous right now. One more time. What were your numbers?
It's a 16, right? 16, 16, and a 14.
Holy shit! You're able to keep it down. You would not have if that was the next round.
Super flushed. The tips of her ears are red, and she's just like clapping for herself. And she's like, she turns to Atreus and like holds up both hands.
Wow, ain't that
I like-
poetic?
Go for the
She's like, let's
high five.
Where is Grace right now? Grace Alistair.
Where's the who?
Grace the Alistair lady?
Oh,
The
Diane
lady that was-
Alistair.
Yeah, Diane
Yeah.
Alistair.
She's like watching with her posse, like behind. She's behind Ponderosa right now. She's like, "That's my girl." She's
Oh,
I was
God.
gonna go over to cheer Ponderosa and just be like, "Go Ponderosa!" Oh.
she like steps away. She's like, "Ah, watch it!" She's like trying to pull up her dress to avoid getting any on her.
Damn, Claude.
Okay, fuck. I didn't think I didn't think we were getting this far into the game. I gotta set the
didn't think
DC
I
this
would
high.
either. I'm so excited.
Okay, so this time it's not a shot glass. This time it is a very large mug
no.
of the
Oh,
same
fuck
black
me.
licorice
Oh,
tar-like
fuck,
substance. And
Andrew, the way you're sitting.
so I
How
should
many
also.
people? How many people dropped out?
I just
There were
like it.
13 left. After that round of the small shot glass of that stuff, there were only 5 remaining. As the people who dropped out immediately, like shoved themselves away from the table and like pushed everybody out of their way, and you can hear in the background just like people are, and like there are people instantly swooping in to like clean up the mess and like take care of them. But like, yeah, it's not pleasant.
Ponderosa is like super like competitive, so she's just like, he's made it this far. There's no way she's not gonna win.
Alrighty, yeah. There's not gonna be too many more rounds after this one. So it's you guys and 3 other people. I'll say so. It's a very old dwarf with like a gray beard and like some bushy hair, and it's a half elven male and then a female woman, and all 3 of them look the same as you. They are delirious. They are just like, I didn't hear no bell. Like they are just.
I didn't hear no bell.
So they're going. So now, but as they all bring out this gigantic mug of black tar liquid, like the 3 of them kind of just eyeball it, and it's like they're looking at their death, just like.
Ponderosa just goes,
And the announcer goes, This is insane. Final 5. Ladies and gentlemen, could this be the final round? Last person standing is the winner. Ladies and gentlemen, you know what to do. And everybody in unison goes, 3, 2, 1, drink!
Ponderosa just goes. Go, 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 go. Ooh, this might be it. This might be her last
Well, it might be
round.
it for the rest of them. It might come down to who hurls last.
I hope it's well.
That's kind of what it comes down to here. I don't think anybody's gonna be surviving this DC.
Ooh, fuck. My rolls are. Oof. Oof. Nope, she's done.
What'd you get, Atreus? That doesn't look like a good face.
I got a 12. I got a 16 and I got a 21. I got a nat 20.
You got it. Wait, so one of your rolls was a nat 20?
One of my rolls is a nat 20. The other two was a 6. It was 15 plus 1 for my
Okay.
bonus, and then a 13 plus 1 for my 14.
Hold on. I'm doing a lot of math. Success.
But that, yeah,
Of course
that
my
was
second set of rolls.
Because a nat 20 constitutes an auto success to some games, but this game, it's a little different.
does
Hang on.
not.
Well,
yeah.
hang on. No, it's valuable. It's really good. Hang on, though.
10 is like not working.
So then that averages out. Oh my god. So it's 2 wins. No.
Can I use
fucking
my
way,
second set of rolls
real?
for sake of storytelling?
What?
Hang on. Ponderosa, what'd you get?
Can I? Okay, I have a question.
What's your question?
For the sake of storytelling, can I use my second set of rolls?
For the sake. Well, would you? I don't understand. Did you roll
What
already?
second set of rolls?
I rolled my original set and they're trash as hell. So while you guys were talking, I did a second set of rolls and they're way better.
Sure. Well, give me your second set.
Oh yes, because I think it would be so funny if Ponderosa and Atreus went 1-on-1.
Well, let's see. Let's see what
Okay,
happens.
My second set of rolls were 16, 18, and 20.
20.
Not a nat 20. Not a nat 20.
Not a nat, but a dirty. Okay.
Not a dirty 20.
So all 3 of your rolls being that high. Okay. And then with the natural 20 on your end, Atreus, even though with those numbers. Okay. Wow. Fucking hell. That's insane.
You're
So,
1-on-1.
okay, here's what happens. It's the final 5. You all take those gigantic mugs of, well, hold on, I gotta figure out one more thing. Of fucking course, yeah. You know, that makes sense. That makes sense. So, you all take those gigantic mugs of the black tar ale and just go, 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 go. And everybody, and like, as everybody finishes, everybody manages to get the entire drink into their system, the final 5 of you. You slam the giant mugs down. There's just black, like, tar liquid just dripping from everybody's face. Everybody's, like, starting to get, like, oh, God, okay, like, yeah, okay.
Kind of just wipes her face and is like gripping the table with her eyes closed. She just.
Jesus.
You guys, like, all of the noise of the crowd and commotion, it just fades out as all 5 of you are just staring at each other like, who the fuck is gonna move first? And the older dwarf kind of, like, shifts around for a moment, and he, like, looks to you, Atreus, and goes, I'm not gonna get beat by a and he just the dwarf passes out on the table, and he's carried away to be taken care of. The female woman sees that happen, and she goes, no, and she uphurls.
Such an aggressive.
The final, what did I say was the third guy? It was I forgot what I already would have made him.
A half-elf male.
A half-elven male.
Half-elf male. There was a female woman, and I don't remember the third one.
The dwarf was already gone. So yeah, the half-elven male, he's like, he looks like he's keeping his composure, but like if you stare at him long enough, you see like an eye twitch on him, and he goes, I've never met anybody else who could finish a gallon of that shit. Yes.
Ponderosa kind of just holds up her hand, and she just like they do this kind of high five, and she shakes him, and she's like, "You got this."
You're fucking you're staying in for another one.
She's so quiet though. She's still gripping the table with one hand. She goes, "You got this."
You're staying in though for another one?
Duh.
This far.
Is that what you say, Atreus?
Yeah, duh.
He looks.
Ponderosa's like staring him in the eyes, and she goes, "I've come this far. If you think I'm backing up, no, you're wrong." Her voice is just shaking, and she's like sweating.
He like takes stock of his surroundings. He's like, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. I resign. And he like stands up and like starts to like push his way out of the crowd. Like, no, not worth it. But your guys' rolls on the average, because of your fucking nat 20 and because of all three of your rolls, put you right above the DC, just barely.
Oh my god, the 1v1.
So I think it's pretty
I'm
poetic.
gonna turn to Claude and be like, am I dreaming? Can you pinch me?
Immediate rivals forever, or we become best friends.
Claude's not gonna pinch him, but just full on slap Torin.
Depending on if Ponderosa wins, those
take
are the
it.
two options.
I'm like, holy shit, it's real. Ponderosa
So,
just
That's
took
fucking
more
insane.
alcohol than her weight in volume.
So, like, the crowd is amazed that it's a final two now, and everybody's hyped. And the announcer, who's, like, also a bit surprised, he's like, oh, we didn't have anything planned for another round. And, like, someone of the officials comes up and whispers something in his ear, and he goes, no, that's gonna fucking kill them. They're like, he's like, I mean, if they're down with it, I guess. Ladies and gentlemen, we have an official head-to-head for the crown, for the award. It's only right that we go out with a bang. And he snaps his fingers, and now the entire bartender's like part ways. Like everybody parts to give you guys space, and out comes a single bartender with two glasses of a very long, thin glass of a thin red liquid that is swirling angrily. It has like a almost a magical effect to it. It's got like that. Yeah. You guys know, like in those bartender videos, it's got like the pixie dust or whatever. It just looks very like.
Oh yeah.
Edible glitter.
Like edible glitter. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like edible glitter. So like, he's bringing out two very small like flute glasses of this, and he sets one down in front of both of you, and the contender walks up to both of you and goes, all right, here's how it's gonna go. Only one of these. First person to stand up from the table loses.
It's spirit, dear blood. Ponderosa is at an advantage.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I'm just kidding.
I just want to see what happens. I know you guys want the same, so let's just get right to it. 3, 2, 1, drink!
Man.
This is the max
I'm gonna
DC.
shake my head.
This is a max DC. You both look unhappy.
Wait. No, I'm fucking ecstatic, dude. Holy shit!
It's best of 3.
I already rolled my 3. You want to know Ponderosa wins? I rolled 3 nat once.
What?
Whoa.
Let's go!
No way!
That
Oh, I
one.
got a
3 nat
22,
once.
22,
Holy
a
shit.
6, and a 15.
It just said no.
22, 6, and 15.
Yeah.
just got
Okay,
zero.
so
20.
here's
Nat 20, ladies and gentlemen.
a nat 20. Okay, so here's the thing. You technically didn't make the DC, Ponderosa.
Yeah, I figured. But let's go.
The nat 20 is
3 nat
amazing.
ones.
3 nat ones. Here's what happens, guys. Everybody goes
The
quiet.
dice gods.
The entire crowd goes quiet as you both down this drink. Atreus, there's like a moment of humbling. There's like a come to God's moment for you as you finish the drink and you just stare at Ponderosa. Ponderosa staring back.
Heart ignites in fire.
You-
Ponderosa, I want her to like take the shot, put the glass down, and just go. Just eye contact.
You are doing everything in your power to keep the various copious amounts of alcohol that you have consumed in the last 10 minutes in your stomach. And the sheer strain of willpower to keeping it down exhausts you to the point where you just... You fall unconscious on the table as Ponderosa is still conscious, but only moments later, Ponderosa, after he goes unconscious, do you begin to uphurl violently.
Oh, that means you
Can we
all
just play this
over
out?
me.
He
all
goes
over
unconscious,
me.
and Ponderosa just yes, and just
Projectile vomit.
So
Just unleashes the inner
just all up in
demons.
his hair.
we
Just
have
all over the table.
we have the announcer kind of like parts everybody away, and he runs up to you, Ponderosa, and holds up your arm. He goes, "We have a winner!"
She's like panting.
Still hurling. Just
Yeah. And he
Someone clean that up.
well, he takes notice of it, and he like pinches his nose, and he like snaps his fingers, and a couple orderlies come out that are trained in the mystic arts, so to speak, and they begin to cast some restitution spells, you know, remove the poison effect from everybody who participated. So everybody is no longer intoxicated.
They're sobering up.
Yeah,
It's
everybody's
sober
sobering
stuff.
up very quickly. Although you can't, they precipitate a little bit of the of the vomit from people off their clothes and stuff. There's still a decent bit in your hair, Atreus. But Atreus, moments later, from the hands of a worker, you snap back from the poison unconsciousness, and you just feel alert again. You feel perfectly sober again, and you see Ponderosa like standing there, being crowned, like being handed this beautiful ruby red crystal bottle.
She like takes the bottle and she's like, yeah.
So Ponderosa, would you like to know what you just won?
Yeah.
You
Can
just
I lift it up on somebody's shoulders? Come on, give me the full crowd treatment.
Here, I got you.
Thanks, Andrew.
you are handed a potion of ultimate healing.
Yo.
Ultimate healing.
That I
I'm
believe
dying.
is the proper terminology for the max tier health potion.
Nice.
Cool.
Yeah, wow. Okay. Yeah.
And what does that do?
A lot of healing.
It's like
Oh no, I didn't know.
I go full cowling, break all of my bones, plus ultra mode, and then
Yeah,
I
it's
drink
my
the potion,
hero.
and it's like nothing happened.
Like a lot of people are like patting you on the back, Ponderosa, like coming up to shake your hand. Like the Diane Alistair walks up to you with her posture. She goes, "That, darling, was very impressive."
She nods her head with just a huge smile. She goes, "Thank you."
Yeah, are you looking up right now, Crispy?
wait, are you talking about a potion of supreme healing?
Yeah, whatever the max tier is.
So that's a potion of supreme healing that's 10d4 plus 20.
Oh,
Damn.
Right.
We call it a do-over here in Allra. They're very rare.
She's kind of excited about it. She's like, "If I'm being honest, I did not think I would make it that far."
Nobody was supposed to make it to that round, as like everybody starts talking about like the sheer amazingness of what that was. Like nobody
The
ever
two-
gets past the
two
black
people
tar.
that aren't supposed to be there.
Like,
Yeah,
not all. We
got
were not
invited.
initially invited.
You can go
Wow.
ahead and add a potion of superior healing to your inventory.
Let's go.
Supreme.
I need to
healer.
wander into the
Supreme,
bathroom
sorry.
and wash my hair.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
You walk in,
Wow.
wash your hair. But you all are recovered from the poison drunken haze from various priests and clerics that are working the event.
Awesome. So we're now scot-free.
Let's go. I'm a
Ponderosa
little princess.
Finally
Yeah.
pulled out the nat 20 for the win.
What a time for the Nat
Literally
20 too.
Literally.
Wait, guys. I have a point of inspiration. Let's roll it back.
That's true, you do still have your
Okay.
point of
I'm
inspiration.
just kidding. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna steal away your victory. 3 nat 1s. That is
Yeah, good luck
hilarious.
coming
And I
back
love
from that
it.
anyways.
So great.
I think the odds
And
of that
because
are
Ponderosa
insane.
won, guess what, Atreus? We get to be friends now.
Let's go.
If I lost, we would have been rivals forever.
Yeah, party member bonding moment.
Kill issue.
So as everybody's like cheering you on, congratulating you, great times all around. There's the sound of a window shattering.
Okay, we're on it. We're on it.
Yeah, we're alert.
We're alert.
Oh, time to go, posse.
As you guys watch as this strange metallic cylinder device is thrown into the room, and begins spinning uncontrollably and spewing this thick, green, poisonous cloud.
Oh shit.
Uh-oh. I'm gonna Misty Step out of there.
Yeah? Do you do that?
Any chance
Yeah, I'll
I
get
can
away
just
from the smoke.
Okay.
absolutely just kick the shit out of this flask out the window?
Just fucking kick it and fly it right back
Are
out.
we like,
Yeah, right back out the window.
are we in the immediate vicinity of
Area.
You guys
Yeah.
are about 30 feet from it. I'll say you guys are hunkered up over by the bar, and the cylinder fell right... Oh, what did you write here? Drink? I'm just looking at this.
Drink.
It fell about right here, but you all are up here.
Okay. So can I use my 20? Is it 20 feet of movement? 30 feet of movement? 20 feet?
Whatever your character is, I don't know.
30 feet of movement. So let's see. Straight into action mode. That's 55 feet.
Yep. It's a
50
big
feet
room.
away from you.
It's a ballroom.
Okay, so can I do let's see, so I can use my 30 feet plus my how do I do it's a dash, right?
Yeah, you
There's
use,
more coming in.
you use 30 feet of
Ponding for
movement.
the win.
So we're not...
Wait,
Nice.
wait.
Yeah?
I cast Dimension Door.
Okay.
Ooh.
Dimension Door from my point of view straight onto the flask. Oh wait, there's 4 more?
Yeah, you guys watch as now multiple cylinders are being thrown in from the great
We're not meant
glass-stained
to get away
windows.
from this. Let it happen.
Oh god.
As the crowd begins to scream in panic and begin to rush out of the main throwaway through the stairs.
What is the floor made out of? Is it stone or is it wood?
It's a silver painted wood. So
Okay.
it is wood, but it looks like stone. It's made to look like stone, but it's wood.
Okay. Well, that's not helpful for me, but that's all good.
Claude's gonna be immediately scanning the crowd to see if there's anyone like. I'm assuming everybody's generally running like towards the exit. I want to know if anybody's running in opposite direction or like if anyone's
Or like sticking
acting-
around.
Yeah, either sticking around or like not acting as though they're panicking.
Because that door is gonna be locked for sure. They're not letting anybody out of here.
Make
Okay,
a-
I'm gonna
Make a perception check for me, Claude.
Perception.
What are the little discs made out of? Are they metal?
What discs? Oh, the cylinders?
Getting
Yes.
smoke!
Sorry, yes. They're made of metal, yes, and they're spewing
Oh.
a green, thick cloud.
That is a dirty
Green
20.
Goblin.
Dirty 20?
Wow.
So, Claude, everybody's rushing out, up those stairs to get out.
Mhm.
You see a couple individuals that are not moving, and you actually manage to catch one of them begin to put on a mask and to put on a cloak.
Okay.
Well,
I
immediately
am gonna
point
do. I gotta do one thing though. I do want to use the cloak to get somewhere. Is that okay?
Sure.
You cool with that?
Where would you like to go?
Okay. I want to go right onto this one, and I want to kick it towards this way,
Okay.
like down the ballroom.
Give me an athletics check.
Athletics check.
Yep.
Let's see. -1. Sick. 19 -1, 18.
18. Easy enough. You cover your mouth to prevent you from inhaling the fumes, and you manage to kick the device. Ting, 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 and it goes all the way to the other end of the room down here.
Sick.
Can I Misty
Oh.
Step to this one and kick it in the same fashion?
Sure thing. Go ahead and give me an athletics check.
Oh,
Where are the
athletics
people
plus
that
1.
aren't moving right now?
There is, I'll give you guys more indicators here. Free hand, different
Alright.
color. There is a gentleman who is standing very still, putting on a mask at this table. There's a gentleman right here at this table. And since you rolled a dirty 20, you said, for your perception?
Mm-hmm.
You also managed to clock 2 individuals that are walking down the stairs against the crowd rushing out.
Okay.
I got
Claude
an
is-
8 on my athletics, by the way.
You
see.
kick it, but it doesn't go exactly in the direction you want, so it goes ping, ting, 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 and it kind of falls this way a little bit.
That's okay. I mean, in the same
Away
corner.
from us.
Yeah,
I'm
it's away.
happy.
It's away from you guys. Anything
Claude
you
is
want?
gonna grab, like, I'm assuming there's a bunch of, like, glasses or bottles on this bar table.
Yeah.
Claude's gonna grab one of those bottles, sprint up to this guy over here,
Okay.
and, like, before he gets a chance to put the mask on, he's gonna grab the mask and smack him over the head with the bottle.
All right, give me an attack roll.
Let's go. Get one of those masks.
I like that we're
Or Fenrir.
instantly into action. We're like, yeah.
Yeah.
That is
I just
an
drank so much
18.
alcohol.
18.
You're sober again.
I
You're
know,
sober
but
again.
I'm not in the mood. One.
Ooh, whatever that is, that was loud.
Sorry.
Anywho, Claude, with an 18, as you rush up to this individual who's walking down, as you swing at him with the bottle, he manages to duck, catch your arm, and proceeds to flip you over.
Oh god.
Oh fuck.
Oh boy. With an 18, oh no, boys.
All right, hold on. Let me see what I can do for you, Cloud.
He manages to like flip you onto your back, onto the stairs rather hard, and then he just kind of kicks you out of his way and keeps walking.
Do I notice this?
I think
Roll
your
a perception
back is turned.
check. Your back is turned.
Second.
I rolled a perception check while you guys were figuring that out. I got a 26, so I'm assuming I saw that.
I got an 18.
Okay, you see Claude with
Damn.
your 18, Atreus. Ponderosa with a 26. You managed to get a really good look at the individual who flipped Claude on his back. And after he flipped him, he finishes putting on his mask, and it looks like this very like metal man mask with like dark soulless eyes. Almost like a geometric pattern to it with jagged edges going off the sides, almost like
Guys, it's
horns.
Squid Games.
Wait, where's
Good
Maribel?
games guy. Did she leave?
You do not currently have sight on Maribel.
Do I have sight?
With your 26?
Yeah.
Yeah, you would. That's high enough.
Let's go.
So,
My perception, by the way, you guys, is +6.
Let's go.
Yeah, it's insane.
Perfect.
you managed to instantly clock Mirabelle in the fast crowd. She's over here by this individual, and you watch as the individual who's wearing
Wait,
pretty much the same exact mask. He grabs Mirabelle and places a rag over her face.
Oh, okay.
wait, where? Or I guess I can't see it, so it doesn't matter. Never mind.
Down here, I will say at this point, the cloud of poison and smoke is starting to fill the room. So I'm going to say now at this point, I'm going to need everybody to roll...
Is this one Mirabelle?
yes, right there.
Okay.
Sorry.
I cannot see what you guys are pointing at.
I
What?
should have changed the
This
color.
Yeah, you did the same colors.
Sorry. Right here. Mirabelle's at this
Okay,
table.
I see.
And she's quickly being swarmed by some of the figures with the masks.
Okay, well, knowing that, the first thing I'm gonna do is...
Wait. You said before that. You said we,
We
had
have to make a
for
roll.
something?
Yeah, hold on. I had to fact check it. It's not you guys roll. I have to roll a thing. Hang on.
Okay.
Because now the poison is pretty contained. It's filling up the room pretty fast. Everybody... Ooh, I rolled max on that die. Everybody takes 8 points of poison damage.
Jesus
Fuck.
Christ.
Wait, how many points?
8 points of poison damage.
Fuck.
Atreus,
Yeah.
something about this is way too familiar.
Yeah.
Something about this is bringing back very painful memories.
What's my...
Oh. Oh
Big
no.
gas. Gas
You know when my parents died?
That's how they did. That's how they died.
Ooh, I have a question.
Well, one of your.
What's your question?
We don't know that.
With my herbalism kit, am I able to make like a makeshift mask to protect me?
You
Be
know,
pretty
that's
crap.
I don't know if that's something I could or couldn't do.
that's clever thinking. So I'll leave that up to a roll. Go ahead and give me a
Medicine roll?
yeah, do medicine, add your proficiency bonus.
Okay,
Or if she's already proficient in it, then it's already added.
Oh yeah, I forget these things.
I am. Well, no, because if I'm proficient, it has a green dot next to it, right?
It's like a little green dot or a black dot that's colored in next to it.
It's like a colored in dot next to it. Okay,
Yeah.
mine's not colored in, so do I add the proficiency?
It should be
Is
a
it-
+3.
Right now, our proficiency bonus is +3.
Yeah,
so,
3.
Yeah.
So make a roll, add medicine, then add 3.
Wait,
Roll the die, add your medicine skill, then add 3.
Okay. So the +3 next to my medicine, and then +3 proficiency bonus.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so add 6.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Because that's clever thinking. I like that, so I'm rewarding that.
15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21.
21. You managed to pull out of your herbalism kit like some of the cloth you use to like contain some of your herbs, some of your potions, and you wrap it around your face and do a quick little Mythbusters test, and you take a big breath while you're currently in this cloud.
Period.
It's keeping at bay most of the poison, so we'll cut your damage in half, so you only take 4 poison damage.
Instead of 8.
Yeah.
Nice, I like that.
I'm assuming it's safe to say none of us have our weapons.
I
We
do.
have our weapons.
Do we have our weapons?
They never took them.
Yeah, I have mine.
They let you walk
Not
in
bad.
with what you were wearing. If there was anything of obvious, so I would say your gun clod probably
Didn't make it through customs.
it's probably back at
Confiscated.
coat check.
What about
Okay,
my bow?
what about my rapier? Do I have
You
my
would have
rapier?
that because people would be wearing those as like ornamental pieces.
Yeah, Regal.
Yeah.
Okay. So in that case, I guess Claw's just gonna start. So anyway, I start stabbing.
So anyways, I started stabbing.
Wait, I probably don't have my bow then, huh?
No, that would be at coat
Okay.
check.
Okay, well, that's fine, because I have a lot of spells. So, I would also continue. Are we in initiative? What's going on?
I will say
Because can I use a spell right now or
Depends
no?
on how long you
That's
guys
what
want
I
to
need
push
to
it.
know.
I'm
can do
going
it.
to ask, could we save it for next session? Unfortunately, because it is
I'm
midnight where I am
it
right
is
now.
now midnight.
Yeah.
All right.
I was gonna. Okay. Yeah. This wasn't. Well, yeah, it could go that way. So I'll leave it up to next session then. Yeah, we can leave it there.
All
Do
right.
it.
All right. So as you guys finish up your night of merriment and fun,
I
suddenly
would like to
being
say that I also make a mask for Fenrir.
okay, you managed to find enough of your
A cute
cloth,
little
Yeah,
doggy
I'm
mask.
that kind of bitch. I'll rip my dress if I have to.
but as the evening's joy has suddenly been disrupted, you all find yourselves suddenly again fighting for your lives for what reason you do not know. For some of you, this is not the first time you've seen these individuals. These are masked individuals that have a purpose, and they are going to complete their purpose no matter what. But
Great.
we will see what our brave adventurers can do to disrupt their plans on the next time.
On Dragon Ball Z! Pokemon!
So that is where we will leave it. So, thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you enjoy. I for one think that was a pretty awesome episode. What do you guys, how you guys feeling?
I think that was
Yeah, that was sick.
Yeah, I like that.
Wait to try my
Yeah,
skills.
that
My new
was
skills.
awesome. I loved it. So it's too bad Karma and Andrew couldn't make it. So hopefully they'll be here next time to jump in on initiative.
Mm-hmm.
So alrighty,
They're gonna be so confused.
yeah, they'll be like, "Why are we fighting?"
Oh, wait, we were just having a lovely drink. What's going on?
Thank you all very much for
Alright.
watching. If you have not yet, please consider hitting that button. Guys, I'm chasing a dream. I'll chase it till I'm 100. I don't care. You know, everybody's got dreams. I want to achieve mine. But I hope you enjoyed. I hope you had a great time.
Dreams. I got some dreams.
Everybody, wave goodbye.
Goodbye.